Alright, let us continue on this journey. So we were in this art gallery because we won the Everyday Heroes photo contest. I think that's it.
My picture is in the same room as all these great images.
Yes, Max. Again, thank you for continuing your trend of interrupting me as I'm trying to open up an episode. Let's just look at something.
Wow, sir. A Danny Lee article.
Oh, Daniel Lee, of course, a renowned photographer. I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm just sorry, I'm trying to read what he's saying, but I don't comprehend it. Oh, one thing we have to look at, obviously, is that's our diary. Okay, that is fine. You can read it if you want, of course. Photos. That's great. And our messages. That's always fun in alternate timelines. There's so many freaking... I know where you sleep. That happened in this timeline too. This feels a little bit odd because we reported Jefferson at the very... I'm not sure. Warren. He seemed like a cool teacher. Wait. Hey girl, cat, science, Schrodinger's kitty, okay. Max Jefferson, WTF, insane, right? Did you ever suspect him? Of what? He just seemed like a cool teacher. I thought you kind of crushed on him. Sorry. You should be. I admire his work. Not anymore. Fuck him. His history. Yes, he is. So edgy. Do you have to make an appointment to see you now? Oh, please, but yes, you do. It's so cool that you won. Thanks, Warren. It feels weird. Those were two separate occasions. I'm used for there to be a line separating whenever there's like a new thread. So if you're talking to someone on the same day, it gets bundled in one thread, and if it's another day, it gets bundled into another one. And we'll make it a little bit more clear that they're talking about a different thing, but that's fine. Give me weight, Maxime, we're so proud. You know, we always believed in your photos. That's why I'm at Blackwell. Thank you. Wait. Oh, there's so many freaking things. And thanks so much for talking to me this morning. I was about to have a serious cry and I needed a friend. You were there as usual. Oh my god, Max, I can't believe that Nathan and Jefferson were arrested. Honestly, I'm in shock. I have to go talk to the police now and give a full statement. Please let me know if you need me there. We all have your back. Thank you, I'm scared, but I want to make sure both of them are put away and never hurt anybody again. Max, I heard that you won the contest again. See, just make it freaking line. And it made me so happy. Your photos are so real and wonderful. It gives me hope that you're going to be discovered now. Thank you, Kate. You give me hope by being my friend. Don't be so humble. Take a bow. I expect a full report over high tea soon. That is a date. Dana? Max. Snap. I'm working on a new chair for you. Dana, that is so awesome. I'm blushing. That's because you're on fire, girl. Max. Snap. That's a nice chair. That is a chair. Max, I know mom is melting your phone. I stand by. Tell her not to worry. You're an adult now. You can tell her. I will. Soon. Her dad is so freaking ominous. Every time he writes something, it's just so scary. But that's fine. Jesus, there's so much text. It's too late to rewind. Wait. Wish you had popped a cap in Frank's ass instead of giving him the gun. No, Chloe. Okay, that's fine. Max, thank you for being with me yesterday. I keep trying to wake up like this is a nightmare. Why Rachel? She never hurt anybody. No, she didn't. Chloe, I'm so sorry about everything. Dude, how do we get over shit like this? We'll live. Rachel would want you to have a great life. That's truly the best revenge. Now, we really do have to take over the world. No, we just have to be there for each other. You're a saint. You are a saint, Max. There's no A, and got confused. Yo, Max, check this shit out. I had a little talk with the step hero tonight. I'm all eyes. Since he busted Jefferson, he's a totally different person. He has been very cool and apologized for his behavior. That's so sweet, Chloe. Now you're a family again. Everything is fine. Obviously, this is just an indication that this timeline is messed up. Woe down, sister. I did not cry in his arms, but he helped find Rachel and punish her killers. David obviously hella cares about my mom and probably me. Yes, I'm hella bored with nothing to do. What you doing, hippie? Some of us hippies have homework. No shit, Sherlock. And I already did my paperwork for Bay City College. I'm proud of you. I hope so. Chloe's being responsible. Something's not right. If Chloe's being responsible in a timeline, you know just to ditch it and get the hell out. Chloe, I won the Everyday Heroes contest, sorry. Holy shit, you rule, Max. I'm so proud of my superstar. This is just the start of your career. I'm just glad I can share it with you. Damn right. Plus, Max, you deserve to win. No emoji. I don't know what that was at the end.
I need to drop some serious cash in there.
Give the gift of art. Just drop a painting right in there. Is that a donation? Staff only.
I wish I had time to go see those murals here.
I prefer the pear man as opposed to the hot dog man. The hot dog man still gives me the creeps. Let's talk to this nice lady over here.
Good morning. You must be Max Caulfield.
How did you recognize me?
For your everyday heroes photo. The exhibition is quite impressive, especially with your entry.
You know she just says that to anyone, to everyone.
There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
I am tilted because this is not ordered. What kind of ordering is this? Can you... Look, it's not ordered by name. It's not ordered by last name. What is it ordered by? Maybe by the district or school we came from, but that doesn't make sense. Or maybe it does. Arcadia Bay is like up there. It doesn't matter. I don't know. That's fine. Everyday Heroes. This IDS Gallery is proud to be a participant in the 2013 Everyday Heroes National Contest, a showcase for today's future stars of photography. The winner is chosen by prestigious teachers from art schools and programs. Well, prestigious teachers used to be prestigious teachers in our case, and programs across the nation. That was such a bad joke. Reveal imaginative skill and heartfelt awareness, which highlight the casual heroism of those who may never appear on the news for unrecognized deeds, etc., etc. So, like taking a selfie with photos in the background.
It's great to read all these comments, even the mean ones.
Thanks, this is so nice, inspiring stuff. Their 15 minutes are almost up. John Doe, you're a dick, but I get it. A great example of total surveillance. This hero chose the path of least regret. The future of photography starts here. It totally makes me want to start taking photos. Not as good as last year's show, so inspiring. Because these are comments in a book, I can get behind them. But you know, if this was the internet, things would be much worse. Oh look, this is the Oh, I'll get back to this reference. A camera? I can take a photo of a camera? What's this meta shit? That's legal, Max. You can just take a photo of random people with their camera. And she didn't even notice it? Are you flash blind? Is that
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
I'm learning more than you can imagine. Basically, I think this is a Monty Python reference, a Ministry of Silly Walks. This is a walk they do in the Ministry of Silly Walks.
That one is kind of silly.
It has to be. It is. It definitely is.
I would love to have this on a shelf. Someday.
Would you really? I mean...
I like. Oh, but imagine how much time it takes to make one sculpture.
One like this doesn't seem too terribly hard, to be honest. I'm not saying there's no skill or craft involved. I'm just saying that this one particular, I feel like there are sculptures which are harder to make. I guess that's true for any sculpture though, so it's not really a valid criticism. Champagne, just pop one open.
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
Yeah, but this is not wine. All the French people out there are probably gonna go crazy. It's not wine!
I know it's kind of simple, but...
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
I'm lucky. It's surreal. It's definitely surreal. Let's go by that.
It's kind of surreal to be here after everything that happened at Blackwell.
All the more reason to celebrate your success.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong, and I'm glad she made it out of that hell. I should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
This principle is either the best principle ever or the worst one ever. It just, I could not help myself. That was so good. Not your fault, Jefferson. Fool as I tried to tell you. I'm not gonna say I tried to tell you, even though it's true. He did shoot a girl, he did shoot Chloe in that bathroom, and we did tell Jefferson. Not your fault, Jefferson fooled us. I'm not gonna say it's not his fault. Let's just be the comforting math we were up until this
It's not
point.
your fault.
Max, not
You
math.
didn't know
What am I
really
doing?
happened.
I know, but that's not a good excuse for a principal. And Jefferson had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so disturbed. I couldn't believe the police found those sick photos in his dark room.
The dark room
those
with
poor
white
girls.
curtain. No.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson. And he even brought him to Blackwell.
Strange weather. Such a random comment.
Now if we can just figure out what's going on with the weather, maybe everything will be like it was before.
Environmental science is above my pay grade, Max. But it sure would be nice to get back to Blackwell Academy the way it was before.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the buffet calling me again.
Okay. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Food. Am I gonna look at the food? Did they really stoop so low? Let's
I
look at
guess
the
I
food.
have to get used to the idea of fancy food I don't want
It's
to
not
eat.
really that fancy. I mean, it's fancy because of the presentation, but the actual contents aren't. I guess that's true for any food again. That's not true. Some food is luxurious by nature. Hello, man. Why's him named but not the other guys?
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects to focus. Oh, very smart.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, it was a deliberate design artistic decision, not that I would expect you to understand, because someone of my stature is obviously very skilled at photography. What I did, right, was set the aperture, the exact right focal length, and then what I did is subverted I'm not coming up. I know how what the photography terms are. I'm just not really translating them in my head right now. The shutter, of course, there's the shutter. We have the aperture, the exposure. I know things. The dynamic range was set to very low because, I mean, I'm sorry, I know I just left, but I have to continue my tangent. I set the dynamic range to a very high degree, and of course the ISO there, because it was taken in the light, it had to be set to very high. So I mean to very low because we didn't want any. Okay, fine, you don't care.
Cool. Seems...
Some of what I said was right. Most of it was just a joke, though.
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times.
All the pictures, huh?
Bravo.
Especially this one, right? He's like, lesbians are in right now. I'm so happy about it.
That is different. Having the retro vibe.
What a
I
guy.
always get so inspired whenever I come here.
Are you sure it's not just the alcohol, lady? Let's talk to the woman.
Hey, I love your shot.
This is not my
I
shot.
just wanted to say congratulations, and I hope you get a lot more attention.
Thank you,
This
thank you.
makes me feel so sad. Like I was back in high school.
This makes me feel so sad, like I was back in high school with a bionic arm, holding a glass of water of some kind. Or maybe it's liquid fluid. I mean, not a liquid, motor fluid.
Usually these kind of contests, they put me to sleep, but I like how this show is about specific actions, you know, not just abstractions. The Zeitgeist is doing some unique stuff this year.
So yeah, we get it. Everyday heroes, you know, a bird is an everyday hero because she feeds her little baby birds. And he's an everyday hero because he has to live with a bionic arm. And this guy's an everyday hero because he probably murdered all of those people that are down there and saved the country that way. He's an everyday hero because he has more money than the other guy.
Rent here.
I'm commenting on why these people are everyday heroes. She's an everyday hero because she has to put up with 300 people coming into the ER saying that there's something wrong with them when she's not. The dog is an everyday hero because he is warm and cuddly and soft and he's a good boy. She's an everyday hero because she's a doctor. He's an everyday hero because he is sick. He's living through the tribulations of his life, that's it. The scientists are everyday heroes because they develop cures. He's an everyday hero because he helps little girls cross the street and sometimes shoots people. She's an everyday hero because she has a job and supports her family of 3. They're everyday heroes because they're old. My greatest survivorship skill is the fact I've survived till old age. Great. She's an everyday hero because she has to hitchhike.
I do have to appreciate my life after everything that happened this week.
He's an everyday hero because he likes to climb stuff. They're everyday heroes because they're not afraid of cultural disappropriations.
How much would you pay for that?
You get what I'm saying. This bit is getting old. A lot of army. Why did they put this right between the freaking... Oh, it's fine. Why is our photo so big compared to the other ones? It's not that much better.
I love art.
I love art too, man, but I would never say it out loud. Except right now. Journalist. I'm gonna talk to the journalist. They want my autograph?
Hi, excuse me, you're Max Caulfield, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry to bother you, but my name is Danny Lee, and I'm with the Berkeley People's Herald. I edit their arts section, and I totally dig your work. Now, I know the whole ironic selfie thing is kind of played out, but there's something timeless about your images, so I'd love to set up an appointment or
there's only one image
when you get a chance.
Not plural. You said images.
So great talking with you, Max.
You too, Danny.
Thanks, Danny. Back to you, Danny. That's just a helmet. This helmet is the real everyday hero, man. This helmet is protecting people every single day. Nobody notices it. I like that. I like that. Why are we an everyday hero though? Because we take photos and we're not afraid of putting ourselves out there. I'm not sure how this fits the theme of everyday heroes. Maybe everyone is an everyday hero in their own right, which I guess makes sense. I mean, this is art after all, so we have to look at it through a lens of abstraction, but I'm just trying to think of the meaning of what Max was trying to convey here. So maybe it's like my life consists of snapshots, and then you can reflect back on life. I'm getting that vibe from this picture. Right? It's like her life is consistent of snapshots of things happening, and she's not really in the focus right now. It's more about what happened to her that defines her, who she is. And because of that kind of feeds the narrative theme of the game. So I'm going with that. So I like that explanation. Max, just don't focus too hard on the image because you're gonna go right back to the past. If that happens on accident, I can imagine how annoying that must be. It's like, oh, that's a nice picture. Damn it, I'm in the past again.
At least for today.
Another nosebleed, oh no. It's fine because these nosebleeds are happening in different timelines, so it's not like the same Max is losing blood every time. Right? A little tornado, don't worry about it.
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag.
Jet lag, of course.
High altitude.
Obviously.
Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
Well, it's time to go to the past again.
Stop this. For good.
I know how to fix this. I'm just gonna do the same thing I've done 17 times now, and all of them had adverse effects and unexpected consequences. So I'm just gonna do the same thing again, right? And this time it surely will work. Let's go back to the past for the 17th time today.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions.
There are people dying. You're interrupting me. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Just wait a freaking second. I'm looking at my own image. I never realized my backside looked so beautiful in this line. I'm trying to find the sweet spot, but...
You're Max Caulfield, right? Tell me what kind of
I will
instant camera
friggin'
you
slap
Can
you.
we talk later? Thanks. I literally do not have the time to deal with everybody.
There we go. I'm tuned in. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Oh, my head. What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart.
It looks like that shadow
What am
is
I
an
doing
actual thing, like a human. It looks like it has a face and some hair. It's kind of creepy, but also cute. It's weird.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
That makes no sense, right? Because then this image won't exist again, and that means that we can't really go back in the past with it. It's just like... so many things will go wrong if you do this, but that's fine.
Chloe comes first.
How about just sending the message, evacuate, run the hell away? Anything like that, maybe? Would that make too much sense? So she never went to San Francisco. She's back in the dark room. Well, that was an adverse side effect. What if in this one Chloe ends up dead again? That would be a tragedy. I mean, the thing is, right, in that present timeline, she just teared up her picture, which means that she can still report Mark Jefferson if need be. It's not like we don't have to report him. We just don't put the picture in, and that's fine. And then when the tornado comes, we're just like, hey, get the hell out, people.
Here again? I thought I fixed everything.
You just tore up a picture.
What? Jefferson should be in jail.
That's what I'm saying.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out.
You injected me with morphine. What did you expect?
Cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Kick him in the balls. Eat shit and die.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world.
This is exactly what I'm saying for the past 5 episodes. A nosebleed is such a minor inconvenience.
Oh. I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
Who killed her?
Oh, as if you care.
Dum dum dum. So, for some reason, right, I don't know how they do it exactly, but this reality feels much more real than the other one, even though nothing is really different.
You're taking of me now.
I guess it's because this environment is very familiar and we've been here many times before, but we've never been in San Francisco, and that already has like a dreamlike quality to it. But I'm not really sure what it is. There's just something inherent about the energy of the place, I suppose. Maybe the tone, maybe the lighting of some sort, but it's something very subtle that you can't notice.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you.
Aloha Mora. Oh no, Flipendo, that's the one.
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird.
Are you blaming me for the weather? Jefferson, I knew you were unhinged, but I can't control the weather.
Max, it's an
Max should be like, I'm not actually afraid of you. I'm afraid of what will happen to you in a moment's notice.
For what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please. Don't do this.
I promise.
Get the hell away from me, you weirdo. You nerd. I think we need to rewind right back to the very start so we can again social engineer him. Perhaps not.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Wait, is there anything that we can do?
What?
Apparently that. Let's see what happens.
No,
David.
No.
Jesus.
Can you beat him up a little bit more? That was enjoyable to watch. Let's try to do something.
I promise. This final dose.
You're powerless. David is coming, and I will help him stop him.
What?
Warn David.
David, watch out.
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
I love that scene.
Bad timing, Max.
It's always so good whenever he does that. He just instantly turns around. He's like, time to shut the fuck up. I just had to show you that. That's the best.
David, watch out.
How? How did you know that?
I am a magician. Apparently that did not help me. David, you're a Marine. Can you please do something useful? We need to do something else, obviously. But wait, what exactly? Yeah, I'm sorry, David. I mean, you're just gonna have to get punched a little bit until I figure this out.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
I'm so confused.
What?
I know there's something else we can do besides warn him, but I'm just unsure what it is. Maybe I just need to run right to the very start again.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
I can.
hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Can I
We go
please
back
ask
and
you
then
for
we
one
distract
last
him.
request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Get social engineered, son. If he plays some music, then maybe he won't hear him. One last picture, some water. Let's go for music. It just makes the most sense.
At least play some music, so I can drift away.
Even at the end, you're still a dreamer, Max. It's a nice trait.
What a fitting tune, man, to this extremely appropriate situation. David, for the one time in your life, I would ask you to do something useful. He's here!
Hold it! What?
I mean, it's only a sedative, right? So it's not like it's actually gonna kill her. So he doesn't really have to do much, except if he like punctures her ear with a friggin' needle. But I'm not sure how that works, so I think this is not the right option. I know one of these is... I know out of every puzzle in this game, this one is by far the least intuitive. And it's just like, you have to press a specific prompt in a very specific situation for it to work out.
Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, of course. He brings this closer, then you can kick it or something like that. That's the thing. But it's so very unobvious, because why would kicking this help in any way? But it does for some reason. So let's just go with this. Thank you for the water. I appreciate it. I am now hydrated. And as everybody knows, hydration is the most important thing you can do in the world.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
Thank you.
What?
Wait, we need to kick him. We need to kick this.
David, watch out!
Kick it. Kick it. There we go.
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
Wait,
You
we
are
need
not
to...
going to stop me.
David, you're so bad at this. The worst thing is that the same things keep happening over and over again, and you have to press it a very specific time.
Over.
There we go.
You are not
Use the
going to
table.
stop
David,
me.
kick that table!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
David
Oh.
Madsen.
What kind of a kick was that, son? He's like, kick that table.
You are not going to
Grab your
stop
gun
me.
now!
Use the gun. Shoot fast. How can you be so bad at this, David? You're a Marine.
Jefferson, it's over. You are not going to stop me.
The bottle. Throw it at him. Nice. How about ducking behind the couch? I know that all of these options were the wrong ones. So let's just do the right one. But I just wanted to see his incompetency. There we go. Nice. David Madsen, out of
Max.
20
Are you
different
okay?
timelines, this is the only
Are you
one that you
alright?
won. Which
Can you
just
move?
makes me question the efficacy of your methods.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first.
There we go.
He
That
won't
felt
be
so
going anywhere when he
nice.
wakes up.
Ooh.
Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
There's the worst thing that prison.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren, yes, I can use that picture he took of us.
That's extremely
Shit,
convenient.
no signal.
Notice how Max is back in her old clothes.
Thanks, Mr.
Not
Jefferson.
Rachel clothes.
But
Just
you won't
saying.
need this anymore.
This is the moment where Max grows up to be a person of her own. How beautiful.
is this place?
Alright, we can
I
talk
better
to
go
David.
outside and call Warren. Oh, please answer.
Let's talk to David. Hey David, how you doing? You busy there?
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
I never did. Until too late.
You shouldn't have to suspect your teacher.
He wasn't a real teacher. He just wanted to lecture. It was part of his sick plans.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
She learned from you is not exactly what I would say, again, considering that it took us 20 friggin' tries for him to actually do something. So I'm just gonna say, we're a great team. We just play off each other, like Bonnie and Clyde, you know, some Frank reference there.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier,
but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too. But you saw how that went.
You tried. It's obvious you care. Even if your methods are...
Fucked up. I know.
I'm glad I stood up for you.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. And I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Oh, Chloe. I mean, she's she's fine. She's just smoking some pot, you know. Just I told her not to come here with me, so she was like, hey, I'm not gonna get kidnapped by Jefferson like you, Max. I'm not that silly. Yeah, she's safe. She's absolutely in the right place right now.
David, she was pretty stressed out, so she went to go medicate before I ended up in here. So she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier. I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room.
Or maybe I haven't seen enough. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
Jefferson will end up in jail.
The screen actually moves.
So Chloe
It's actually animated. That's a really nice detail.
Jefferson.
Not for long.
Right. I mean, the choice of lying to him versus not lying to him seems pretty obvious to me, especially because, again, we're gonna go back in the past to change something, so this timeline won't really matter, except if we imagine that this is the timeline.
You are gonna fry for this.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're gonna fry him for everything he's done. You're done for. It's fine. So I mean, unless you suspect this timeline goes on like in a separate dimension, then in that case, obviously, it has consequences. But if we're gonna look at it just from our perspective, then it doesn't really matter, right? So we're just gonna do what's best and protect David for now. We'll see what happens, right? We can only play this game to our perspective, otherwise I don't think it makes a lot of sense. So I think I'm gonna end the episode here. We're gonna go...
You're lucky the cops are getting you in one piece.
You talk so much, man. Could you just please stop? I'm gonna end the episode here, and then we're gonna go to...
Not getting away with this, Jefferson.
You people are really not letting me finish my sentence, are you, huh? Freaking hell. So yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna go visit... shut up. We're gonna go visit War and see what happens there. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I hope to see you next time.